10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Luna.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Elder Titan.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Medusa.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds Dire remaining. Team pick.
Tide Hunter.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Axe.
Choose your hero. Prepare for battle.
Чего там, знаешь, не...
Bonito, falando em persona, cara, eu...
"30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Denied!
Bad intel?
That was good of you.
Denied!
Radiant's courier has been killed. A prize.
Been littering guard.
Dire's top tower is under attack. First blood.
First blood. I like to start with dessert.
The prize is mine.
Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Tribute to my house.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
An anchor around
This is what
my
the Invoker
neck.
is messing with.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Gather round. Short-lived creatures.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's courier has been killed.
Forgive me, little mouse.
Axe fells you.
New treasures.
Regeneration!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Easy shot. dragons to this.
How you going?
Double kill! Dire structures are fortified.
Two 0-3, Yuna. Maybe adding a little bit there, getting that sharpshooter off. Couple bushwhacks landing in nice.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Neutrals dropping.
How far? What does the Deucer have at the moment? I mean, up to... Okay, so we're still quite a way off the Skadi.
It got slowed down quite a bit, and Luna is not right there with the Medusa, but 700 gold off isn't that much. They've got the June cool down on it too. They'll snap it on Son. Is super staying with it. The battle hunger's on him. The bushwhack that'll land onto his Elder Triangle. And now they've got the culling blade. They'll get the kill into super. They'll take him out. Sharpshooter actually almost hitting Eurus all the way in the jungle. That was interesting.
Just a warding shot.
It wasn't even meant for him.
Oh, nice growth both. The Deucer as well. Good stuff. Back up again now. So the they really want to hold this mid-tier 1 for as long as they can. And like we said, it's really difficult for Aries to fight into this Ravage and the Stone Gaze. So they have to be really careful how they approach this mid-tier 1. It could go really bad.
Blink Dragon Tail. They've got the Exotic Shit. There's a bushwhack coming into Yang. He's in a lot of trouble. The Blink Call coming through. They've got the Eclipse straight down onto the Tide Hunter. And the BKB's pop by this axe. So get the Ravage for the BKB pop by Ooh as well. He'll start to run. Bushwhack thrown forward. It's not going to land onto anybody. Eurus moving in. And they've got the Blink Dragon Tail coming out of the Phoenix. They'll get out of there with a phase shift, but a lot of damage onto the axe. They get the kill there on SS. They'll throw the Sharpshooter over onto Yang. That will break this Tide Hunter with the Lucent Beam as well as the silence hitting on Sonus, who's trying to keep up with the rest of Aries, who will get behind their tier 2 tower and escape. But only axe falls. The BKBs get used by Aries, and well, for everything that elephant threw, they really didn't get much out of it.
Yeah, they didn't, but they kept their tower alive, right? And like we've said, Aries, the pressure's on them to be able to make moves and try and open up the map. So the fact they hold their mid-tier 1, they'll be pretty happy. An elephant, you know, opens up the map. They can position down now if they want, run out, push their lanes. I want to say this DK armlet's pretty cool. It's something that China did a lot before, because over in Europe,
Dyer's middle tower.
I think they get the mid tier 1 anyway. It's been like blink BKB a lot, right? Especially the offlane DKs. But it's nice to see a bit of a more like scaling DK build.
Right. I was more blink BKB in the DPC season and a little bit of the arm went throughout the TI qualifier, so the shift has been there. Okay. Because I think it's really important when you have Tide as well that you can have a secondary core except the Medusa that can deal damage. And they know there's no Ravage, so they gotta go for this. We talked about how Roche would be big in the hands of Elephant, and taking it out of their hands by getting it themselves would be massive here for Aries. So they're over in Roche. They've got 4 heroes, as Elephant are kind of just stationary mid. They're not going to be able to go over there and get this, as this is just a little bit too late from the Elder Titan with Astral Spirit. They do have the Scotty, so
The prize is mine. Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Yeah, I don't think the game's going too bad for Elephant still. Like, just keep this Medusa farming, get to her damage item. Because they do have damage output issues, so they are reliant on that Medusa getting the to the next point. And she is going for the Crystallis.
right.
So it might be small crit into something else. It could be Daedalus overall. I wouldn't mind the Crystallis into Butterfly or something. Oh, she's very far up.
Wing call coming through. That's out onto Aries. Yang, he's going to try and TP to the tier 2 tower. Do they have the damage to get the kill here onto the Medusa before everybody comes in as reinforcement? Blink coming in onto Yuna. He's got the Aphotic Shield to survive a little bit longer, but now they've got the Bushwhack coming through as well as the Silence. The Dream Go on to 2. Out of bat is this Medusa. They've got the Eagles up into the air with the BKB being popped here by this axe. Continuing to chase onto Aries, moving to enter the fight, and he's not near this Medusa. They've got Beast with him with the call. But, well, Yang walking that one off, and after all is said and done, nobody dead on either side.
They're both in this really awkward position where they don't deal enough damage to be able to kill heroes quick enough.
Arcane Rune picked up by Somnus, got thrown over onto the axe, but just a little bit of poke and prod as they back off, and the teacher says, hey guys, break it up. And they do so. Just nobody died.
No, nobody died. It's just the way it is.
Stone Stream Crowd, like Eclipse coming in. Yeah, no Ravage on that one, but
I mean, that's the thing about going SMY Skadi though, right? Like, you can see the status is really helping against the call of the Bushwhack, and then the Skadi giving so much effective HP. Becomes really difficult to kill. Because that's the thing with this build at the moment. She's like this, long fight, sustained damage kind of hero. But then when she gets her damage item on Medusa, all of a sudden she becomes like an actual threat. I like this build on the Luna though, the Daedalus Shard. Yeah, I think this is really strong. Obviously very popular at the moment.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
now has that shard flying out bottom lane. Dream Cooler coming through on the FY. Yule's up into the air. They've got the tree down. Blink call, and that should be enough. Blade out, and FY is gonna fight the dust.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Take the tier 1 over bottom.
Dyer's bottom
There's
tower
quite a little time of Ace usage left to go as well, so taking these tier 1 is really good for Aries, but you know, you feel like with that first stage they would like to do more, right?
Yeah.
But they're keeping up really well still.
Now they've got Eclipse again. Once they get Dreamcore, I could see them back up smoke. Go again. Yeah. I don't know about that one, Siamese cat.
He's just trying to get wards down. Sometimes, you know, risk your life a little bit to go and try and get deep vision down.
Yeah, sometimes
he dies.
Yeah, sometimes you're X Nova and you get the deep vision down, and then sometimes you're me and you know you're not getting any vision down.
Brave smoke while the Abaddon's dead.
Especially how reliant they are on the Aphotic Shield at times.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they've seen the ward down.
Spotted again and done very quickly. Dragon Tail comes through onto the axe. And nothing more.
I mean, they still didn't put the ward down because they have their own obs on that high ground with the sentry just below. So I'm surprised if I just decided to run in. Maybe he's like just being like, yeah, I'll just tank this gank. It's fine. And then get the deal again. So And there's like no vision on the map now for the Radiant side, which is a bit scary. They don't really, they don't really see anything. Just that ward bottom thing doesn't really do anything.
Yeah, driving blind is never advised.
It's hard.
Eyes closed on the road.
Sometimes just let the side for you, you know?
Jesus, take the wheel.
Okay, so he's getting Lincolns on the puck. Obviously really good against the DK with the blink stun. That's the main way that the puck is going to be in trouble this game. Obviously there's Savage to worry about as well, but you have the Abaddon to help out in that area.
Don't have this Aegis for much longer. Maybe a little bit surprised that they didn't do anything with the Eclipse and everything up again, but they could smoke right after. I honestly wouldn't be shocked by that.
I mean, they tried to do things right, like they got the pick off in bot lane. They got the bot tier 1 as well, but it's so difficult to push into the enemy side of the map without vision down. You know, you have no idea where they are. They could be lurking on a high ground somewhere. And this Deuce is still just popping away at creeps.
Will this be a fight with deaths? We'll see. Dato's picked up by the Luna. Right click's coming in there. The Moonlight Shadow, Arrow, and Yang wants it. But Yang's been spotted. They knew that he was there, and they're continuing to look for Yuna. They're throwing out some damage here and there, but it's still not enough just yet. Somnus goes in, Dragon Tail. They've got the Ravage to follow it up. They get the kill on a Phoenix, so they will take out this puck. They'll go even further. There's the Eclipse as well as the Sharpshooter out onto the DK. Somnus, he's so tanky, and they've got the Stone Gaze. Ooh, as well as this axe are now in trouble without the BKBs. Arrow coming in, knocking on the Gush as well as the Bushwhack, but Earth Splitter coming through from Super. They'll take out and then without him for 70 seconds. He bought out on the Daedalus, so he's not going to have buyback in this spot. They'll drop the Dream Cooler down on the FY as they start to move the high ground. They will go over Phoenix, who just bought back. He's dead again for 90 seconds. Siamese Cat will follow into the grave. He's got buyback, but how much is that worth? Everybody alive here for Elephant, and a big misplay there from Master Aries.
It's like you said, that they're happy to use everything to try and kill one person, and they don't even kill the DK. Like, he's so tanky. Not a huge amount of magic damage on the Radiant side either unless you pop Eclipse, but even then. And there's the big damage on the Deuce to the Daedalus. So this is
high ground, and we'll see if they can take one more fight. They're without puck for another minute. They've got up with no Eclipse. Like, this is going to be very difficult. I wouldn't be surprised to see Elephant kind of aggress towards tier 4s.
I mean, even if they want, but I think the second players right take the mid ranks, wait around for the second Roche almost a little bit. I mean, they can try and force it if they want. I think they're really strong, but there's no need to.
Right.
Like we said, there's no pressure on them to try and end the game anytime soon.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
The side lane just closed for the moment, so we'll see what they want to do. They'll go towards bottom, take the tier 2, like you said. They could go towards Roche, especially if the timing's right. It'll be up potentially in 20 seconds. At that point, DK will have his Ags just about.
Oh, Titan's doing for the Dire side as well. It's crazy this game against like Axe calling as well, right? So, I mean, things are looking great for Elephant right now.
Elephant up 13k. There's the Ags.
Normally it's the play-by-play caster who asks to speak up, but what's the scenario in which Acer Aries are able to win this game?
Do you want me to ask you the question? We could go again. I could reset.
Yeah, sure, okay.
All right. Well, I'll set the scene. So, Elephant just won the last fight. They took the mid set of racks, and now Acer Aries are kind of on their last leg. Bo, what does Acer Aries need to do to win this game?
Well, Beacop. Thankfully, I'm glad you asked actually, because I've got a really great answer for this.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to hold it because they're gonna smoke over and go for the Dragon Tail. The Apodic Shield is put on the Axe. They'll chase Siamese Cat. That's ambitious, but almost getting away with it. There's the Yules that'll stop the TP. Siamese Cat will use one of his 9 lives.
Top tower is under attack.
I was gonna say the second Roche fight is very big.
Yes.
In every game ever,
Radiant's
right?
top
Because you get the
tower
Aegis,
is
you get the cheese, you get the shard. So I was going to say, all they have to do is win the second Roche fight, and they're back in the game. Fortunately, I think they've just lost it. So now I don't know what my answer is anymore.
Well, maybe I should have asked you earlier.
Yeah, it's your fault actually. Oh, there's a DD on Eurus. Yeah, they.
DD always shows up outside the Roche pit when Roche is up. 10 out of 10 times, always there.
Thank you, Daddy Gabe.
Do you think second Roche is too rewarding?
Yes. Yes.
Like,
there's so many games where one team's doing really well, is really far behind. All of a sudden, they win one fight, they get the second Roche, and the game just flips because of how much they could get from that Roche.
Call come through as well as the Eclipse. They've got the Bushwhacker and the Sharpshooter. They'll take out Somnus very quickly, and he's gone for 80. All right.
They've thrown the whole kitchen sink at Somnus. I think they used Coil, Eclipse, Sharpshooter. That was brave.
So, my suggestion is, you know how it's either Refresher Shard or Ag's Blessing? It should be Cheese or Shard, not both.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I think that's fine, right? I mean, honestly, the Aegis and Cheese was already really good before, right? Like, Cheese is such a crazy item. But the fact you get Shard as well now, which is so good on some heroes.
Ooh, Smoke broken. You're now getting followed by Eurus.
Oh no, Squirrel.
Who would win, a Squirrel or Medusa?
Oh, that's I'm really excited for that. A Squirrel.
I had that sampled on my Go XLR at one point. It was just me going, "Oh, the arrow!" Because I would say it every single time there was an arrow. To the point where I got called out for it.
I just have so much faith in FY that he's always going to hit them that I hype it up every single time.
The arrow!
The arrow? Oh, okay, never mind.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Another courier.
Ooh, boy.
I've had the ultimate orb on it as well for the
Lincolns.
So
No
now it's not
Lincolns
gonna
for a
happen.
while.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Which basically means this puck has like 13. Actually, isn't that worth about 9k until he gets the Lincolns again? Which is very
Radiant's top
worrying.
tower has
And
fallen.
there's the Satanic on the Medusa as well, level 25 online.
Just ripping through the towers.
Split shot modifier. Yeah, she has.
Waning Rift. They've got the stun out onto the Squirrel, and Hoodwink very dead and immediately buying back.
How do they enter the fight here on Radiant? Like, they're chipping away with the Deuce of Beam from the Shard. But Eurus has an Aegis.
He doesn't quite care.
Guys once. Are they going to kill him twice? I can tell you the answer, Beakup. I don't need you for that. It's fine.
Okay, all right. And now, the solo cast by Mofara.
Oh, not again.
Blink call. BKB gets off.
Okay.
The DK, so it's going to be pretty difficult. They've already used the Eclipse here. Splitter comes in with the Stone Gaze coming out from Eurus. They'll chase onto the high ground. Some beam, right click in. In trouble, forced to use that BKB. And he'll taunt and call GG before he's even dead. So,
The game.
no, he's dead. Can't call GG early enough to not die in that spot.
I respect that axe call though, because you have to remember, if they don't go there, then basically the Deucer just walk spot with the Aegis and they just take the next set of racks as well, right? So,
Right.
yeah, it's what it is.
So Elephant getting a pretty clean victory overall. There were some bright spots for Aries. I thought things looked all right, but I would say Elephant still looked like a stronger team.
5 seconds
I think
remaining.
Elephant would have been pressured way more, and then the Medusa
Dire
wouldn't
team
have been
ban.
able to, like, she would have been the only hero that would have been farmed, essentially, because Elephant would have to use all 4 of the other guys to, like, run around the map and try to put out the fires that Aries is doing. I think maybe they just spent a little too much time trying to look for kills
Radiant team
instead of
ban.
playing the objective game at that point.
I do think them losing their mid-tier 1 though so early on us Aries kind of hurt them a lot, right? And being able to like open up the map and
Dire
apply
team
that
ban.
pressure and things, because you lose that big like key point of the map for you to be able to play around and find those openings from. So
Radiant team ban.
fingers crossed they don't lose their tier 1 tower at like 8 minutes or whatever it was this time, because that would
Oh,
be
be
rough.
a good plan. A good plan for any gamer, to be honest, and part of that is not giving that kind of Puck versus DK matchup in the middle lane. But let's get into it. Game number 2. The draft's now live, and as Aries are going to start things off with a Wyvern, we also have a bans coming out from them. They've banned the DK, actually, so really not looking to play against that hero
10
again.
seconds
Thinking it's just too
remaining.
damn scary, and the Darkseer banned out as well. Meanwhile, Elephant, they get rid of the Nyx Assassin and
5
the
seconds
TA.
remaining. Radiant team pick.
Lion.
Yeah, I think that Darkseer ban indicates as well they're looking to end of first phase big carry, right? I think would be an indicator to me.
Dire team pick. Puck.
Okay.
Lion Puck, wow. I mean, that's a much different opening, obviously, because of the Dragonite being gone this time around. Elephant is this kind of team, or most of the veteran Chinese team, like obviously Elephant is new this year,
10
but
seconds remaining.
they tend to have combos already prepared,
5
right?
seconds
It's like
remaining.
you have these heroes banned, so we're gonna go with this combo. If you ban one piece of each combo, then they're gonna have a third combo, or they're gonna have a fourth combo. They're always prepared, and doing that makes their drafting so much easier. So this game, they picked up the Lion. They just think it's really good against Luna, TB, all the meta carries, and Wyvern, not a hero that deals with Puck very well. Plus, I think Aries did play
Dire team ban.
exceptionally well with the Puck on their team as well.
Ooh,
Mag, ooh.
different.
Radiant
Ugh.
team ban.
That is not a hero that you would want to play against Elephant. Like, I get the concept, you're going to have a hero you can boost and they're going to be able to farm very quickly, but against Puck, it's not
10
that good.
seconds
Against
remaining.
Lion, it's not that good. And then now you're opening yourself
5
up to just
seconds
being
remaining.
bad. Magnus is good when you play against teams who don't run at you.
Dire
And
team
Elephant,
ban.
if they know that they have the advantage in the lineup, they're just going to keep running at you nonstop.
Yeah.
I will say though, I completely agree with what you've said, but I will say if it is Puck
Team
mid, the
ban.
map mid does really well against it, right? Which is great. And 2, they have insanely good team fight now on Aster Aries, which is kind of nice.
yeah.
But yeah, I think
I think it's actually a very hard matchup for Magnus to be mid against Puck. He can't do anything. Like, he just gets hit. Maybe he has some
10
potential with
seconds
bracers
remaining.
and bottle, but the Puck will just free farm against you, and he
5
has all the
seconds
freedom to be able to move around the map. Like, Mag's gonna go jungle at some point, might get some levels, but the threat of
Dire
a teleport
team ban.
into a coil on the side lanes, and you don't have a mid laner who can help. It's essentially having like a carry mid.
Radiant team ban.
It's a bit
I mean,
low tempo versus high tempo, I think, is the overall crux of the matter in this middle lane. And from how last game played, at least, I think, you're definitely looking towards that high impact mid
10
lane
seconds remaining.
to do the work. Although that said, I mean, Aster Aries
5
last game had a
seconds
very
remaining.
kind of active mid laner, but it was the DK which ended up, just being more annoying just by taking the tower, by being a presence in the middle lane, punching the rotations, and then turning up some fights early on. So
to see how they open the second phase as well, because obviously they can flex the mag between 2 and 3 as well, right? I would assume. See, I was really surprised personally that Elephant didn't
Dire
open with the
team
Phoenix. They
pick.
went for the Lion instead. But I think this Phoenix hero against Wyvern in particular is really strong.
yeah.
And the Phoenix Lion combo feels really good as a support duo, I think.
They are kind of squishy, though, and
10
I think
seconds
they're quite
remaining.
vulnerable to like a Spectre up
5
here.
seconds
Even
remaining.
a Juggernaut wouldn't be too bad. I think I like Spectre way more, though. You just want that really tanky hero. You can hunt in, kill the Lion, or go on to the Phoenix and kill the Egg even right away, which is potential. We've seen in the past Drums Spectre against Phoenix,
Radiant team
and with
pick.
you might have the option to be able to do something like that. They go to the Earth Spirit pick. Okay, so we know this mag isn't going to be support. Obviously, it probably never was going to be, but that solidifies that Earth Spirit is a hero that you don't get to see that much these days.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, these Chinese teams really do just play a little bit of everything. Like
5 seconds remaining.
I mean, looking at carries, it does last. Aries might be slightly leaning towards the Juggernaut, at least looking on statistical analysis. But I mean, that's the thing. Like, you look at the stats of these Chinese teams compared to like some of the EU teams, and they're just like across. They just played like 2 games on every hero. You know, in other regions there'll be like a team which will play like 8 games over and over again on the same heroes and such. But yeah, in China they just play everything. It's great.
Wow. Okay.
Bristol comes out for Elephant next.
I mean, all of a sudden you look at that Bristol and you're like, well, I mean, they have the Wyvern Arctic Burn, which is nice, right? Obviously percentage damage, but...
And like, Asper's like a pretty decent vessel builder. He's a hero which can actually go in and cast it on the Bristol and then get out.
I mean, here's where you can think about the Magnus going mid and picking like a Viper, right? Or you can go Viper middle as well and have the Magnus go off. But the Mag Earth Spirit is such an awful lane. Like, any carry that lane is just gonna absolutely free farm. So maybe Viper Earth Spirit offlane, that is something that people have done. I think that could be a good counter to Bristleback. But it's a very nice pick here from Elephant. They just need someone who can just go in, open vision, and soak all the damage.
Yeah.
I mean, you could even look towards Mag PA maybe. Obviously, you get the break from Thingy as well, but I don't know how much good that is. They go Ursa.
I was about to say Magnus carry, but I'm glad they didn't, because they pick up the Ursa on Aster Aries.
It's pretty good.
Nice pick.
Good egg killing capabilities, good stacking damage on the Bristleback. The ultimate obviously going to give you that extra tankiness you need, so you don't accidentally get blown up by the guy. Pretty good. As far as you, someone is able to. I mean, they do have good control, right? They do have good control abilities. They've got Hex, they've got Coil.
I'm still worried about their like mid-game damage output potentially. Need that like hero to round it off on Aries, but the draft looks pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. Another Viper gets banned by Elephant, of course. So no break available for this
5
Bristle.
seconds remaining.
Isn't Hoodwink still in the pool?
It would have to be a position 3 Hoodwink at that point. So I don't think they're too afraid of that.
Team ban.
They can just allow that to go through. Elephant to also get the last pick carry here. I mean, Hoodwink offlane is not even that bad, to be fair. I think it could work with the Aries lineup here, because you just need someone who can maybe have some AoE damage, clear some waves.
10 seconds
You're playing through your Ursa, right? He's just, you're all in on this Ursa at this point.
Possibly you even put the Spirit as the pos 3, you know, you let him get like a Vessel and Echo Saber or something and just have him kind of battle. I'd like to see them try that, but it's pretty abstract, you know. It's first series of the tournament, you know, they were pushing things that far.
No man likes to go dumpster diving, guys.
It's true. It's where I
want to ask the Aries Invoker. 5 mana RP into Cataclysm. Hit me up. Let's go.
Nice.
That's what I want.
It's a bit cool. I like it. If you time it right, you know, works pretty well with the Wyvern ulti as well. One easy mag game. You don't even have to land your RPs. You just get the Wyvern to set up for you and then just scribble in and be like, thanks for the free RP, bro.
Your big team fight win? My big team fight win.
Yeah.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Bloodseeker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero. Prepare for battle.
Серию уж точно.
¡Olvídese, malcriado! ¡Mátalo!
Thirty seconds to battle.
他们说什么我也不会去了。
哎，兄弟们到点了。
The battle begins.
Smash slow is really strong.
Well, right now, he hit the double boulder smash, but it didn't come at the same time as the blood, right?
No, they just wanted to try and push the wave in. I mean, the big problem in this lane is if the elephant side hit level 2 first.
Right.
It's a bit difficult.
I will say, and looking at this game right now, I need to keep the preemptive. This is going to be very tough to understand as FY's getting run down here on Phoenix. He's actually part of my point because he's playing Phoenix. The mid player's name is Phoenix, and I know that's going to get very confusing for everybody, including myself.
Did I say last game, by the way? At some point, he cancelled the salve? Yeah, he did. At some point in last game, I thought that guy's name was Ulu, and I thought you just said Ubu in the middle of the cast randomly.
I'll do it again.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
I will say ooh in the middle of a cast.
I expect it now this time. F3 is level 2, he doesn't have dive, remember, so just be a little bit careful.
Yeah, cool down for another 10 seconds. You a fan of RGB Winter Wyvern?
RGB?
He's got the RGB lights with the cosmetic.
Oh, cosmetics. We've talked about this before. We got cosmetics.
How do you cover this region and not like cosmetics? This is like the instant coffee conversation. I'm gonna lose it.
Innocence is paying and dying.
Oh, he's got a Trail of the Burning Doom on his tombstone. Oh god, it means nothing.
This sucks doing really well mid so far, by the way. I mean, this is the best part of the lane for the puck. This like up into the market's level 3. But he's doing really well, such a strong laner.
And it's a little bit of a difference than the DK in terms of like...
Dire's courier has been killed.
He was the one who went in, like, he's gonna do the same thing here with the puck, I assume, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, it is a little bit more flashy, which is nice. I'm surprised Phoenix is struggling this much. Like, I think you were saying that the puck does just click him, and I get that, but you can't just push the lane and go to jungle, or even so.
Does he have any stacks? No.
No, not yet. I mean, they could now look to stack the Ancients, I'm sure, for the Acer with the Empower.
How are they gonna kill this Bristleback?
Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. I mean, the Arctic Burn is going to be a big one this game. I'd be really surprised if he didn't max the Arctic Burn first. Because it's not a great Cold Embrace game. There's so much damage coming through that deals through the Cold Embrace. There's like the Sun Ray, obviously the Lion damage, the OD with the Orb.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Safe lane OD. Rushing that Meteor Hammer.
It was not your fate.
It's nice to rush that Meteor Hammer. I'm a big fan of that item. I'm always having fun with that. Ooh, roll in first blood. Unit coming with the boulder smash, getting the kill on a Somnus. I don't know if he was expecting that. And they do have a ward down on the high ground in the lower area of the river, but Unit's still getting away with that.
No, I think he took it on Wyvern. Okay.
Unit kind of getting away with a lot there with that rotation.
He's getting away with a lot though. This OD, he is really farming away in the spot lane.
First smash coming in, blood right down, super with the stun. The bounce is only gonna hit onto the OD. Meanwhile, Ooh loses his courier and Yang's gonna die, so he loses his life while Ooh loses his courier.
Dire's structures are fortified.
About 5 minutes in, looking decent for Aries.
And I would say that you have to remember for Yang, even on this Bristle, if he doesn't have an amazing time in the laning stage, as he starts to get levels, there's that big stack that they're making for him on the Radiant side too. He will be designated Ancient Stacker, Ancient Stacker. So we have to catch up in net worth anyway. So it looks like all 3 Radiant cores are going to get off to a relatively good start.
Yeah, And we'll see how many more stacks get made there as the Dream Coil plays down RPUs though. Damage coming through on a Somnus phase shift, and he'll die first. So Phoenix actually getting away with more there.
I'm pretty sure Super just got all the XP in the world from that though, because his puck died before the Magnus.
Bottom lane, Super. Never mind.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Yes, Super's almost level 5, and it's 6 minutes into the game. That's ridiculous.
Just
I guess Lime's gonna have
to
a
be
really quick level 6. Yeah, he's in the right place at the right time.
I got it. I'm level.
Almost, yeah.
Almost level 5.
Same level as D almost.
Blocks the roll. Meteor Hammer comes down. Geomagnetic Grip is going to silence up both Super as well as Eurus. Eurus trying to get out of the second silence of the Blood Right, but both will get hit. And they'll pop the salve on this Bloodseeker. That'll bring Simon's Cat down towards bottom. Hammer coming down, roll in, and that's on the Super Deadly Tuna. We got the cold embrace, and Eurus trying to get another kill. We're getting only the second kill here for Elephant onto the Bloodseeker, but they're not finding any real opening other than just throwing the Meteor Hammer down.
Yeah, but I mean, bringing 3 heroes down, they're getting a small kill on Dire side. Like, it's okay for them, right? But not incredible. And this Bristol's starting to stack more Ancients as well.
Middle tower is under attack.
Arcane ring for the side of Master Aries.
You really need the support to get level 6 quickly on Dire this game as well. The team fight always is going to be so big for Aster Aries, especially to try and hold their towers and things.
Phoenix in trouble. Stun comes in. They've also got the silence with the Wind Rift of Somnus. There's the Hex to follow it up, but the roll comes in from Yuna. Yuna, Boulder Smash, hits on Super Geomagnetic Grip. That'll silence up with Phoenix as well as this Lion. Super just walking away. Acres died with the Dream Coil down to 2. They've got the Spirit on Phoenix, and Phoenix will kill Phoenix. Oh my god. Oh, Meteor Hammer coming through onto the Bloodseeker. Blood right down. Is the damage enough from Eurus? Yes, it will be. And not only that, he gets the Courier. Somnus into Yuna, though. Somnus in well too deep with the help of Siamese Cat.
Yeah, I thought the Aster was just going to kick the line back towards his team. Ended up not.
Siamese Cat. Still getting run down here, and there's the Sanities. Got a kill onto the Winter Wyvern.
And FYI, not that close to level 6 actually.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
He's getting there.
Both will get level 6 on the side of Elephant around the same time, which will be nice to have that burst damage into the
Dyer's middle tower is
Supernova.
under attack.
I mean, this OD is massive.
Topping the net worth by a significant margin, and it's actually the 3 cores of Elephant towards the top right now as Bristol continue to change positions. Looking for the Geomagnetic Grip, but now he's been hexed. Blood right down, Rupture out on a Super. Looks like the Earth Spike in. Dream Coil down on a 2, and it looks like, well, Seeker's bitten off more than he can chew. Here's Kurtz coming in, and well, good look at the kill on a Super, and look at the kill on a Sonus. A double kill now for Siamese Cat.
Yeah, really well played. Great turnaround as well. Good spell usage in the bot lane. I must say, we've already seen much from the Yang this game on the Bristle. Like, he hasn't really
Dyer's top tower
entered the game almost yet, right? Which is surprising. I would have thought, especially these like mid-tier 1 engagements, stuff he would look to try and join in, but just been playing top a lot so far. Be waiting to get that Vanguard. Just take the Ancient stacks.
Yeah, not the dead Yang strat we're used to seeing. Instead of it's the alive Yang strat, and he's looking to farm. Geomagnetic Grip, and now silence out on the Bloodseeker. They'll roll in on the Super, and they've got the finger and the damage to follow it up to get the kill. That's the first stack picked up by Super on this Lion.
Tower has fallen.
And just to push tier 1 tower over bot.
Under attack.
Queen activated Broach, and there's Vanguard. Rupture. Just standing still, Supernova to kind of deter them. Somnus, that was not far enough away where he wouldn't take the damage, and now he's just gonna die. So the Supernova's really for nothing. They've got 5 heroes down bottom for Acer Aries, and well, they already got Somnus, so that's a big plus for them. Maybe even a tier 1 to follow. Which was a bit interesting from Somnus.
Yeah, they have to move as well, so they need to take most of this on Acer Aries. Get this tier 1, but you might be losing their mid tier 1 at the same time as well, so you've got to be a little bit careful.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So both teams lose tier 1.
That's the thing, right? This is how it felt with Elephant last game. That Acer Aries were making some really nice plays, I think. But Elephant was still getting good trades out of it as well.
Although it's plays like that that make me worry about Elephant come later down the line, where it's just a little sloppy. Like that shouldn't happen from Somnus in that position. Scan hits, and this is with Eurus and Super making the rotation over. They're pretty much together right now for Acer Aries. Ooh, taking
Bounty, which my matriarch will prize.
Have smoke ready to go? No. Actually don't. Almost the Spirit Vessel on the Blood Seeker. Eurus, he's almost got his Blink Dagger ready. There's a smoke picked up by the Winter Wyvern. Now might be where Acer Aries look to group up and make a move, while at the moment he's just up towards top.
I would say for Acer Aries, it's a bit worrying that they're 3 behind at this point in the game with a mag in their team, right?
Yeah. And all 3 of the top cores are on the side of the Elephant. Supernova Meteor Hammer coming through, as well as the Earth Spike Finger combo from Supers. Get the kill out onto the Bloodseeker. It will allow the Winter Wyvern to go back home, but that's another stack for the Lion and another kill on the Bloodseeker.
Yeah, we haven't really seen what the Bloodseeker's, impact is going to be this game yet, right? It's something we talked about before. Like, what does purpose in the game still?
Right. He hasn't felt like he's had much of a purpose at the moment, and he's thrown a couple ruptures. Yeah, the one on Somnus led to a kill, but I feel like that was more a misplay by Somnus than it was something that the Bloodseeker was offering to Acer Aries in that fight. Because it felt like a massive misplay.
Yeah, it did. What did Oda just get off the courier? Oh, they have Blink on
Blink Dagger on Eurus. Blink. They're gonna get the kill on the Yang, but he's already back on the roll, and there's the Earth Spike out onto the Madness. They've got the Blood right down, as well as the Dream Coil Silence down 2. So Dream Coil holding this Ursa close, as well as Yuna, who will go to try and roll the Sanities. Misses! Oh, Yuna rolling past the Sanities. So he'll keep his sanity, and the only thing that will die is a courier. It's Phoenix's. Phoenix, the player.
Elephant, they were ready for that. They knew it was coming. The ODTP, and he was there, ready to save straight away. I think Yang's probably the one guy you don't want to go on first, right? Everybody in that team. But they take whoever they can get at that point. Yeah, Yang is dangling himself in front of tier 1.
Dangle, one of those words that become very popular. There's a skewer back. Show imprisonment saving the Lion for now. From Yuna hits on Eurus. They've got the Hex, the Blood right, Super in trouble. Super on the high ground. And now it's going to turn horrible from the Aries. They're not too careful with the border special doesn't land on the Super, and he's still alive. Phoenix goes down. The Winter's Curse is on to 2. They'll take it a second on Yuna. Sunray right on top of Simon's Cat. He's trying to run the silence on the 2. Meteor Hammer lands onto the Bloodseeker, throws to the Rupture. It doesn't look like he'll survive. Just needs one more shot and they'll get the kill. And now he's dominating. Could be a 4th, maybe a 5th. First spike on the 2. The Dream Coil that hits on both those heroes. Simon's Cat goes down. It looks like, ooh, well, It's not saying ooh, that's for sure. As it should be a full team wipe.
Down you go!
Maybe that's what he says to his team when he's dying. Who knows? Yeah, that was... I mean, that was insane slow usage by the Radiant side though, right? I mean, the OD keeps the line alive, so he's able to get his next round tables off, the Hex and the stun.
Oh, Somnus. No fall. Phoenix, though, is going to be feeling comfortable. Ooh, FY! Yuna with the roll, blood right down. FY did border smash in. Got the Spirit Vessel on Yuna. Is he going to tick out? Looks likely he will. And FY will get one from the grave.
Overall, in the end, that Phoenix die wasn't worth it, but it looked good. So, you know, you can't really criticize it, can you?
No. My criticisms are all empty. Ooh. Beat your hammer.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
He needs to get out, I think.
This is a dangerous game that he's playing. Rupture through onto... Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
A little bit of lag.
Just got farm this Bristolers.
That worth?
Yes, Vanguard Lotus at 16 minutes. That's not fair.
How do you think this is gonna turn out here for Acer Aries? Better yet, how do you think Acer Aries get back into this game? I'll ask it early this time.
You can't ask it early.
Whoa!
You can only ask it before second roach, because that's the only answer to the question. We haven't done first roach yet.
Breakfast would be nice.
I mean, this looks pretty good for Acer Aries though, right? Like, Yang's ruptured, he can't really enter the fight, and the roach is about to die, so... I'd like to see them just get it and leave, ideally.
If they can get it in there, blood right, stun ray coming through onto the bristleback. They're just gonna leave this in just to go into the hands of Acer Aries. Ooh. He gets everything out of that.
That was really well played. I didn't think they were gonna make such a ballsy play, right? But
I didn't think Elephant were gonna play that so nonchalantly.
I think it's pretty difficult for them, but they have these like 4 ranger plus a bristle that's ruptured. Just run into the pit though. They don't really have like that clean initiation here, and maybe Park, but they would have stood their ground on the Acer Aries.
And maybe if they had a blink on super, that's what they did there. Blink Hex with an Earth Spike feels like a initiation combo you can get behind, even with the rupture on Yang. TP towards Astro Imprisonment roll comes in, hit on Aries, and now Phoenix. He wanted to maybe turn this around. Junko though gets placed on a 2. They've got themselves finger out onto Yuna. They'll get the kill there, and well, Super did not get a stack for that one. Phoenix in the trees, Astro Imprisonment, Uzu Orb over, maybe going over to Ubu. As Siamese Cat is getting chased down, Siamese Cat will die and still will Phoenix, and now they're on to Papa. He's trying to run, but can he get out? Gets to the tier 2 tower. A buyback on the Winter Wyvern. Ooh, still trying to bang together those those tambourines. It's not going to work out well for him. Lose the Age is going to be back alive in just a second. The Winter Wyvern, who just bought back, is in a lot of trouble. Icarus dive, Supernova coming through with Phoenix and the Spirit Missile onto the Ursa. Look, the second kill on a Siamese Cat, and they'll chase down Astro Imprisonment. Icarus waiting for the shot as the roll comes in from Yuna. He may have just fed his life by getting involved in this one, but he'll go all the way back to the tier 2 tower into some safety.
Top tower is
or
under
well,
attack.
some semblance of safety as Yuna hit with a Spirit Vestal low, but not dead. Oh, no. I'm just going to TP him in.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're just going to tier 2 now as well. Alright, my skewer combos become... That was all I wanted from this game.
They're still being theoretically
Dire's
worked on.
top tower has fallen.
Okay. And Eurus? Oh, she's here somewhere.
A prize.
Ooh.
Oh my
Radiant's
god.
bottom tower is under attack.
They found him. He's trying to get away. He's in the trees.
He's out. I can't believe he's lived there actually.
Is he out though?
He went up bench. No, thing from the Hobbit where he runs off at the start.
This is now the furthest I've ever been. FY silence sure coming in. FY dead. Spike lands onto Yuna, but they don't have the damage to follow that up to get the kill of the Earth Spirit. I will say, I feel like it was turning into a Friday the 13th movie for Yuna as he's hiding in the trees trying to get away.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent here. I saw a video on YouTube the other day of the Hobbit. Every time they take another step in place of seeing it.
Yeah.
This is the furthest I've ever been, and the video was so long.
Dyer's
10
bottom
hours.
tower is under attack.
That's what I was thinking of when I said
Radiant's top tower is under
I'm
attack.
glad you've seen it as well. It's amazing.
that. Such a good video. If you have 10 hours.
You've got 10 hours and 3 series of stuff to watch today.
Yeah. And then after that, you can watch the video. And get chased here, but he's got the Lotus Orb, and now Roll comes in, hits the Yankees a little bit low on mana, but they've got time that's going into the backgrounds with the sides coming through on the Winter Wyvern. They'll use the Rupture on him. It's a skill of the combo, no longer theoretical as it comes in and into fruition to get the kill onto Yang. So they take the first dead for 45 seconds, no buyback. And they get it to work. That's on a super. Blood right. Super will elude it.
Under attack.
Roll forward, looking over at Aries, and there's the kick back. Got the super note, but it's not going to be close enough. They get the kill to Aries now, and all of a sudden, after Aries take advantage of a little bit of bam positioning coming out from Elephant. Super hit with the Spirit Vessel once again. They've got that fingers. 1-0. Somnus getting the kill on the roll through from getting the super, so they will make it a 3-for-1. Does Sonic want more? I feel like he does.
Always wants more. Oh, it's Quicksilver Amulet and Witchblade. So his attack basically doesn't have an animation anymore.
That's always nice.
Cool. Watch. They're gone.
Yeah, it really doesn't. They just kind of... It feels like... Yes, when you can't tell that's a... Well, not really the same thing, but you know what I mean.
I was gonna say. What I like about the Elephant game so far is that all 3 cores have been top of the network at different points in the game.
These are the facts.
You don't see that very often.
Not really. Earthspin and Magnus gonna DC here. Maybe a little bit of lag on their end. Who knows? They'll be back soon enough, though. I can assure you that. Going Halberd next. The Bristleback, which is pretty good in this game.
It has a lot of value, right? Because the Halberd effect's really good against the Acer, but the Status Resistance is really good against the RP and the Rupture. And the Curse, if he gets cursed.
Yeah, the focus from Somnus, at least, has been onto the Winter Wyvern.
Look at those items. Died. Just all 4 of them have the same item in the same slot. That's satisfying. 4 Ogre Axes.
They're not in the same slot. You said what?
They're all in the 3rd slot. Oh, is it not in the game?
Oh. Sorry.
Does it sort by net worth?
No. On the grid. I was
on the grid.
Yeah, I was talking in game.
Come on. What you play that?
My own game.
Eurus is only level 14, actually.
So is Ursa,
if you look at his
though.
other 2 cores, level 60. Yeah, of course. But when you're 10k net worth up, right? And this is the problem with OD in general. It doesn't farm relative like that quickly at all. You know, it doesn't have great wave clear, which is why you have to go for the hammer.
Interesting where the chat is. Okay. Kind of shifted down. It was in the middle of the screen. That was weird.
Behold!
That being said, though, about Eurus, you still got Magnus, who's level 16. Like, he's pretty high up level. I guess the big difference would be the bristle to the blood. Right?
Yeah.
Offlaners are pretty spread thin.
I mean, Bloodseeker playing from behind does not feel good. Like, in any game. what I like about this show is so many different items you can buy that are like viable in different games. Like obviously he's got this game which never talked about that's being the potential versatile buyer, but he's got it. It's obviously really good to get it versatile.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Meteor hammer. Is it gonna be enough? Yuna gets the roll. Is it far enough away? FY with him, but he's got a roll. Good to escape, and the BKB's been picked up by Phoenix, who's playing the Magnus.
Why is FY bought?
Very difficult.
Oh, skewer. Easy.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Or RTD. The joke always has to be made. How can I resist?
Oh, boo.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Running it with his source staff.
If that was me in my pub, I'd have left him up there.
To get down on his own.
Yeah, I mean, so you know, deal with it himself. He's been punished.
Okay. I feel like that's rude.
I was meant to have this.
But there are probably other pro players who would agree with you. Smoke and bullets are so triple. They got the juice move down on 2 with the Sunray Earth Spike landing for both those heroes. Unit going to the back lines, but they get up by the X coming out from Super. They get it going to the Bloodsucker. They look over at Ubu.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And it's close by. And Yang's just frontlining.
Basically the same again. He wants to be this tank in the front of the bank, but he's going to get
gosh. Sanity's coming through. You one shot from Dagers. It's the kill again. He will be getting even further. Looking over at Ursa as the Halberd, and the chase is on. They've got the damage. RP with the Winter's Burst. It is not really going to work out to do a lot of damage. They get the signing together. The Supernova in the with the BKB found by Phoenix. It'll fall.
Kill.
And just left. GG.
Oh no, Yang's doing it.
Oh, it'll survive too.
Yeah, that's the problem with the two heroes, isn't it? You know, like this live and plus any hero that goes in with you both. Right. Unfortunately, they just both have the same idea at the same time. You know, lack of communication. They just does not go well. Yeah, a bit unfortunate.